guys, I'm back, and I'm back with the story time. So today the story is the first time I sprained my bone or whatever. So it was this is a dumb story, honestly, but it was my left arm, and so it all started. It was in ninth grade. I was in ninth grade, my first year in high school, and I just do stupid things. So, anyways, so get your snacks and your drinks. I have my pink lemonade, and let's get this story time started. Okay, so it all started with I got invited to a party, or like it was like more like a kickback kind of thing. I'm not sure what it was, but it was in the park. And in that park, there was a park, and then it was a skating park. Like they had like a skating rink and whatever. I'm not a skater, so yeah. So then, and then there was this guy from my school. Yeah, from my school. He was an 8th grader. No, he was a 7th grader. I don't know what he was. I forgot. The thing that he was younger than me. Not too young though. Okay, so I met him. I saw him in school, and I've been liking him since the day I saw him, and so I had a crush on him. So then I got invited to this party, and I knew the girl. Obviously she invited me, and the guy that I like, he skates there, and I didn't know that. So I went to the kickback, to the party, to the park, and he was there, and I didn't know he was there until I turned around. No, until my other friend came from another school, and she knew one of the guys inside the skating ring. So, so we went over and to talk to the guys, and my friend that knew the guys, we knew a guy from there. Like we both knew a guy from there, and we were just like, oh my god, like hey, like, I was like, oh my god, you remember me? Because he was in 8th grade and I was in 9th grade, and my friend, she was in 8th grade and I was in 9th grade, so so then I was like, oh my god, remember we used to go to the same elementary school and blah 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 blah. And we were just like, talking about like how we were when we were kids and whatever. So then I was like, oh my gosh, like yeah, this and that. And I didn't know that the kid that my friend knew was friends with the kid I liked. So the kid that I like came over, and then we all started talking, and we were just like, oh my god, like blah 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 blah. And then he's like, do you guys skate? I can't even talk. Okay. And I was like, no, but I want to learn. Like, I can do some tricks. And I was be like, I'm Tony Hawk. And I was just saying like dumb stuff. I was trying to be cool, to get his attention. I figured he could like me and stuff. And I did some stupid shit. Okay. So and then they were like, oh my gosh, like we're gonna go out because you had to pay to go inside the skating thingy majingy. So then I was just like, oh, like like I came to a party, so I don't have money. So then they were just like, oh, okay, we would just go out and we would just like skate like outside, and we were just like, oh, okay, like yeah, like come outside then, like I'm gonna beat you and blah blah blah. So then so they get out, and my the boy that I liked, he like threw me the skateboard, like he like passed it to me, and then I stopped it with my leg, and I was like, you know, shouldn't be all cool. um so then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get on it. And the thing, I was wearing boots with heels. So great idea to ride a skateboard with freaking boots with heels, right? Smart idea. Like, wow. Okay. Because I was a professional, at skating. So, so I got on it, and there was this, in the parks, there's like these poles, like, and they have like things, whatever. So I hold on the pole, and I got on the skateboard, and I was like, this is easy, like I could do it, and whatnot. So then I was just like, I was just moving the skateboard back and forth, and I was still holding on the pole because it was my first time getting on a skateboard, and I was kind of scared to let go of the um of the pole because I didn't want to fall. Well, so I was just like trying to like be cool, and then he's like, okay, like give me a hand, and we were just like, yeah. So I grabbed on him, and he was just like like moving me, and I was like, okay, like this is not that bad, I guess. So then I was like, you know what, and then I went to the bathroom with my friend. Oh no, my friend left me alone with them. So I was just like alone with them, and then I went to the bathroom, then they went to the bathroom, and then um so the guy that I liked, he went to the bathroom, and I stayed with the other guy, and we were just like talking, and I was like, oh, you know what, like this and that, like I want to ride the skateboard. So then wait, I skip a whole lot of shoots. Okay, so before he went to the bathroom, um me and him, we were talking, and then the guy was like, oh, like I dare you to, like, we were just like, oh my god, like, like kiss and whatever. We do not kiss, okay? So anyways, so he went to the bathroom, so just forget about that, okay? So so he went to the bathroom, and then I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna get on this, like I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna do it. So then he went to the boy that I like, he went to the bathroom, and I stayed with the other guy, and we were just like, whatever, we were just talking. And then I told him that, because he's like, oh, would you kiss him? And I was like, no, like when like the guy that I like was there, I was like, no, like why would I kiss him, like he's like, oh no. And and then when he left, I was like, to be honest, I would kiss him, and then blah blah blah. We almost kissed, but we didn't kiss. So good and bad, but who cares about the kissing part? um so I finally got on, and there was another pole there, so I grabbed on the pole, and I was just like riding it, and I was like, you know what, like F it, I'm just gonna go for it. So I was doing pretty good until like I saw him get out the bathroom, and I was like, oh my god, like I was doing pretty good, like but then I don't know what happened. I think it was a bump, and it made me like, I don't know what it was, but the thing is that I fell off the skateboard, and I landed on this whole arm, like all the. It hurt. It's so bad. I started crying in front of the guy that I like. That was so embarrassing. That was my first time crying in front of a guy that I liked. That was my first time falling and trying. Well, not trying stupid shit, because I always do stupid, dumb things. So, that was my first time breaking or spraining a bone. Yeah, but it's just like and then after he was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And they were laughing at me, and that's so embarrassing. Can you imagine you falling off your crush's skateboard? He's just like standing there, you're crying in pain. No, no, no. And the thing is that I was like, no, I'm fine. I got up and I was like, my eyes are watery. And I was like, you know what, I'm fine. And I was smiling and I was like, I'm fine. Like, it doesn't hurt. I was just being, like, tough. And then he left. And that's when I started crying. He had to go home. I guess he felt bad for me. So he left. And he left home. And then I started crying. And I was like, oh my god. And then I told my mom that I fell off this boy's skateboard and that I was trying to impress him. And then she's like, she got mad at me. She told me stuff, and I was like, yeah, I know I do stupid things to impress the guy. I sprained my freaking arm for a guy to impress him. Oh my god, that was just so embarrassing. And it's just like, and then when we went back to school, I saw him, and then I couldn't like look at him because I was so embarrassed, and we never spoke. We did by text, but never again by person. Like, he would always look at me in school. He had a girlfriend and I didn't like her, and I guess she didn't like me. And so yeah, that happened, and that's how it all, yeah. Yeah, so that's the time that I sprained my arm for impressing a guy that but that was so embarrassing. I've just, ever since that day, it's just like I don't even try anymore for guys because I don't want to get I don't want to get hurt physically, like by breaking any bone or anything again. So so yeah, that's the story about when I sprained my arm. And I still have the cast that I had to wear. Because I keep it for memories. To like remember to not do anything to impress a guy ever again, because that's just the consequences that it brought me. Like, I had to wear that, which it was good and bad, because one, I didn't have to do PE. I didn't even do PE either way, but at least I had a note to not do PE for a while. And yeah, I guess that's the only good thing. I don't remember that much, but then yeah, and yes, so this is all that I have for today for the story time. Hope you guys enjoyed my dumb story. It's all real, really. Yeah. I'm so dumb. Okay, so girls never tried to impress the guy by doing extreme stuff that you don't, you're sure that you don't know how to do that. Don't do it. Especially if you're trying to impress the guy. So yeah, I mean, a guy will like you the way you are, who you are, so don't just do stupid stuff. It will cost. And since this day, my arm, like, I get like pains in my arm, and it's just like, ow. Sometimes it just like stays like it just stays in place, and I can't move it, and I'm just like, move your hand. So it's just the consequences. So yeah, Peace.